Hi again. Bit more time for some phonics, I think. So, the sound we're doing today, again, is a bouncy sound. And it's a bit like the sound that we did last time, but it's a bit quieter. So you've got to make sure it's nice and small. So this one, my turn first, remember? Then it's your turn, and then you'll get a time to practice with your partner. So, so this one is your turn. And tell your partner. So the reason I say it's similar to the sound we did last time is because if we make it too big or too loud, then it sounds like a d, d, d. And we don't want that. So it needs to be nice and quiet, nice and small, and it's a t, t, t. Really little movement. T, t, t. Your turn. And tell your partner. And nod it for me. T, t, t. Your turn. And shake it. T, t, t. Lovely. So I'd like you now to practice that with your partner. And remember, if you're happy with the sound they're making, give them a thumbs up. And if they need to improve it, then you need to tell them how to do that kindly. So remember, they might be making the sound too loud, d. So you need to tell them to move their mouth less, or make the sound quieter, or if they're stretching it too much, ta. Then we're adding on an extra sound which isn't there. So remember, nice and bouncy, please. Okay, good luck. Good, thank you for that. Now, Freddie again, when he sent me these sounds the other day, he also sent me some pictures for t as well, which is really, really useful because this morning I haven't had time to go and find any t, 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 except for my cup of tea, of course. Oh, and my breakfast. I had some toast as well. So actually, I did have a couple of things, but he sent me some more. Now I know he looks like the Gruffalo, but it's not the Gruffalo. And he's got some very sharp teeth. Your turn. And tell your partner. Teeth. Teeth. And I'm hoping you're remembering to brush yours all the time as well. And I've also got a train. Train. Although this is a very old-fashioned train. Owls don't really look like that anymore, do they? Train. And tell your partner. And that's a tricky one because it almost sounds like a ch, but it's a train. And another one that's a bit tricky as well. Tree, because it's got a t and an r. Tree. Tree. Your turn. And tell your partner. Tree. Good. And this one helps us with our rhyme as well. A tower. Tower. And tell the worms. And tell your tummy. And tell the airplanes. And tell the door. And tell the floor. Well done. So now that we've heard the sound and we've practiced the sound, it's now time to look at the sound. So luckily I've got it right here, ready, because I was prepared. So this one is our t. And if you remember our rhyme, it's just like our previous picture, it's a tower. So again, it's a nice tall letter, and we've got to start right at the top, and we go down the tower, and we must remember to go up those stairs at the bottom. Okay, so we go down the tower, up the stairs, and across the tower. Down the tower, across the tower. Okay? Down the tower, across the tower. Okay? So I want you to practice that now with your partner. I want you to practice that 4 times, okay? Off you go. And as we know, we're not going to see those pictures when we're reading or when we're writing. So we've got to remember what it looks like as well. So when we use our imagination, we can see the top of our tower here, and we can see the stairs at the bottom, and we can see the bit that we walk across the tower as well. So remember again, down the tower and across the tower. Okay, so now we know what the letter looks like, we need to do some reading. So again, this time I'm going to try and stamp it. So off I go first. Remember, got to use those sound buttons to help us with our reading. Off we go. T, I, P. Your turn. And tell your partner. Excellent. And this time I want us to bounce it. Okay, and we're going to blend it at the end. So ready, off we go. T, I, P. Tip. I've hurt the tip of my finger. I did actually. There it is. I hurt the tip of my finger. I got it trapped between some wood. Now this one I'm going to make a bit trickier because I'm going to get rid of the sound buttons so we can't see them. But again, there's some clues. The beginning is the same. The end is the same. We've only got to change the middle. So let's try and do it together. We're not going to blend it yet, we're just going to sound it out, okay? So nice and slow. Off we go. T, O, P. And a little bit quicker. T, O, P. And a little bit quicker. T, O, P. T, op. T, op. Top. Good, top. I put the scissors on top of the cupboard to keep them nice and safe. And sometimes we call a t-shirt a top as well. So because it was hot, I took my top off. So now I want to practice writing it. So I need to get my board. Check. I need to get my pen. Check. And I've already put the lid on the top, so it's nice and safe. And I pick it and I flick it. So I'm good to go. Excellent. So this one, remember, has to start nice and tall. So my tower needs to be nice and tall near the top. And I go down the tower, and I've got to make sure I go up the stairs a bit. And this one is a bit trickier because I do take my pen off. And then I have to go across the tower. Okay? Now, this one can be a little bit tricky if we forget to do the steps and then we do the cross too far down, then it doesn't look like a T. It looks like an add sign. So I don't want that. So I'm going to use my rubber. There we go. Just get rid of that nice and neatly. And if we put the cross the tower too close to the top, then it can also look like a capital, which we don't want. We want the nice curvy one, the nice curvy steps at the bottom, okay? So again, at the top, down the tower, remember to go up the stairs, and then across the tower. I think I like that one more. Down the tower, across the tower, down the tower, across the tower, down the tower, across the tower. And I like these because they're all nearly the same height, which means I'm doing it nice and neatly. And I think actually the last one, this one, I think is actually my favourite. I think that's the neatest one because I've got the cross the tower nice and straight, and I've got the up the stairs there, and it's not too big like that one, and it's not too wiggly like that one, and my first one looks like it's falling over. So I think that that one is my neatest one. Okay, so I want you to write as many t as you can in 50 seconds. Get your partner to time you, and then I want you to choose which one is your favourite, which one is the neatest, and explain why. Okay, well, thank you for your help today, and we'll do a bit more phonics soon, okay? Bye-bye.